Hey everybody, this is Dougie080. Now, I want to take you guys back with me for a minute, if you will. I want to take you back to when I originally made this YouTube channel. Literally over 10 years ago. Whenever I first made this YouTube channel, console wars were literally at their peak. It had the Xbox versus PlayStation. Goodness. It kind of felt like the entire gaming landscape had transformed from something about enjoying the games that you play and sharing that experience with those around you. It turned into something that was less about enjoying the games and into more of who had the best, you know, whatever it was that people were talking about at the time. Who had the best graphics, who had the most games, who had the best games. And during the entire course of this, everybody was like, oh, Nintendo, that's a baby's console. Nobody plays baby games on the baby console. But myself, I had a Wii. I thought the Wii was a pretty cool system. I thought it was being misrepresented in just the gaming culture in general. I thought just people weren't giving it a chance, and I kind of wanted to steer away from this my system is better than your system, and instead I wanted to focus on sharing that experience of just enjoying the games that I enjoyed. Of course, kind of the catalyst that really set this channel off was, of course, the YouTube user Durden77. Many of you know that Durden77 was my original inspiration for creating this YouTube channel. I found his Let's Plays, I thought they were super cool, and I said, hey, you know, what better way to show people that you're enjoying a system than to just put videos of you enjoying the system? and that's what I did. I started putting out content, just to show off that, hey, you know, these games are fun, they're cool. let's have a good time. Let's share our gaming experiences together. And that's how I originally fell in love with the YouTube Let's Play community. Now, fast forward with me a little bit more, bringing in the introduction of the Let's Play partnership. Ooh, spooky. Whenever money was finally brought into the equation, it was quite an interesting thing, right? Suddenly, every YouTuber had a gaming channel. Oh, and suddenly everyone was a gamer. They'd upload tons and tons of videos of them playing games, and it was a little hard to take them super seriously, since a lot of these people maybe had never even mentioned video games, and it was, I don't want to say that it was insulting, because I don't know, it's just more people enjoying the gaming thing and using the Let's Play name. So I didn't really take it so much as an offense or belittle these people for creating more enjoyable content for the people that already liked their stuff to begin with. But of course, as time went on, and eventually someone had messaged me about a YouTube partnership, I thought, whoa, this is pretty cool. Of course, I didn't quite believe it, but the guy was like, yeah, I can help get you to be a YouTube partner. Are you interested in this? Of course, I kind of poked the guy a little bit. I asked him, like, you know, I thought the guy was just trying to get into my account or hack me or something. But of course, you know, speeding things up a little bit, it was legit. Like, I became one of the early YouTube partners once upon a time. It was such a super cool thing. I was able to create the content that I had been creating all this time, but I got a little something in return. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But as time went on, and more of these YouTube channels kinda started popping up, just because of the money, like wanting only the money. not wanting to share the gaming experience, not wanting to give in to this YouTube Let's Play experience, and solely focusing on themselves, never dabbling into other, like never mentioning any other Let's Player, never doing anything regarding other Let's Players. It started to feel more and more like an isolated experience. Like the Let's Play community kind of turned it from an actual community to something that was only about the big YouTubers, the big people who rised to the top as the pinnacles of this is what Let's Plays are. I really don't want to mention names, so I'm not going to, but this kind of was the massive spearhead into what most people would learn about Let's Plays, was watching their favorite YouTubers playing their favorite games. And of course, it's super cool, right? Spreading the enjoyment of video games. I will always say that's super cool. That's super cool. But that's kind of where the issue kind of arised a little bit, right? It lost that sense of community. Many of the people who are now introduced to the Let's Play community kind of did it because they wanted to get big like their favorite YouTuber, or they lost that community aspect that was there previously. This was a little disheartening, like remembering what the Let's Play community kind of used to be, and it felt so much more like it was an isolated thing. Like people would make YouTube channels and they wouldn't quite understand this giving aspect of the Let's Plays, like giving and doing things for people and trying to help each other grow in various ways. And I think there was even a portion of time in there where I kind of started to lose this view of Let's Plays. Like I kind of became a bit more hesitant to give shoutouts. I kind of became a bit hesitant to mention people. I kind of saw my videos as an evergreen, I want this thing to be something people watch in 10 years. I'll use the 10-year joke. But that's what I used to tell myself. I want this video to be something that I want people to watch in 10 years. And like if I gave someone a shout out, I wanted to make sure that that shout out will be there in 10 years. This is of course because very often Let's Players would kind of start out and then not do things, like they would delete their channels or delete their videos, and I was like, oh man, if I'm gonna give these people a shout out, I want to make sure that their stuff is gonna be there. And I think that was kind of a place where I took a huge misstep. I saw so many promising Let's Players pop up that I was like, man, well, I don't want to give them a shout out because I don't know how long they're gonna be doing Let's Plays. And then sure enough, they deleted their YouTube channel. Well, by golly, I dodged that bullet. And I think that was a very faulty way of thinking. Looking back at it, that's something that I want to change. I want to bring back at least the open willingness to at least try, right? At least try to help other people out. Now, of course, like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. Ups and downs in my own personal life I'm just gonna be honest. It's drenched a bit of my big dream to maybe making this be a thing, right? There was a moment in there when I kind of imagined being able to do this as a thing. And as time has gone on, there's a couple of people that have kind of showed me that the dream still exists. I've mentioned this guy before, but I'm going to mention him one more time. That's, of course, Mr. ZebraGamer. He and I were, like, neck and neck with subscribers. I don't remember how many years ago, but we both kind of hit 3,000 around the same time. We both kind of hit 4,000 around the same time. And of course, my life got a little bumpy, so, things never really progressed to 5,000. But Like, every time I come back, Mr. ZebraGamer is always there, making videos, constantly. Like, he's been able to stay on top of his game. And now, he's got 100,000 subscribers, which is so cool. Like, he's got his own community, he's got his own everything, and it kind of reminds me, like, man, like, that'd be super cool if I could somehow get something like that, right? If I was able to focus on my own stuff and kind of grow the community the way I want to grow it, like take a step back to the way that it used to be, the Let's Play community used to be back in 2008, 2009, 2010 days. But recently, I took a small break to stream some art stuff over on Twitch. It was kind of like my big, I love art. I want to spend some time discovering who I am as an artist, and I put my best foot forward. I started streaming over on Twitch, and like the people over on Twitch welcomed me like with open arms. There were so many really talented artists that would show up to my stream to give me tips and to see my progress, and it reminded me a lot of the way, you know, the early Let's Play community was. Of course, a slightly different context, but it was so cool, right? Like, I met so many great people over there, so many amazing people, and believe me, I'll have a special video for you guys. Don't worry, my Twitch friends. I'll do a special video just for you guys, talking a little bit more, elaborating a little bit more on my experience over there on Twitch. Don't you worry. I wanted to come back to YouTube this summer. Like, I think I discovered a lot about myself over on Twitch. It has been an amazing experience, and I want to come back to YouTube this summer and bring some of that excitement, bring some of what I've learned there over to YouTube. So we're streaming a lot this summer, and we're kicking our videos off again. Like the doggy 080 is back for all intents and purposes. But I wanted to stream over here because I always said that I wanted to stream over here for you guys. That's what we're doing. We're streaming over here. But the most unsuspected thing happened. Twice, actually. That's why I'm gonna have to give this person a big, massive shout out for kind of, I don't know, showing me that original idea of I don't know, just mentioning other people and helping them out still exists here on YouTube. It had been blinded from me. It'd been blinded from me for a while that, I don't know, that type of thing even exists nowadays. But during, what was it? My Breath of the Wild Master Quest? Master Mode? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Master Mode live stream. I was raided on YouTube. I didn't even know this was a thing. But I gotta give a massive shout out to Relyea, YouTube user Relyea. I'll give him a shout out in the description. I'll also try to put a little card at the end of the video. But I was raided by Relyea. Definitely not what I expected on my first week back to YouTube. And I don't know, it kind of opened my eyes that there are still more people out there with this kind of mentality of wanting to help people out. And no, of course, I'm not expecting Relyea to be like, oh, doggy, I'm gonna help you out, doggy. Like, no. That's not at all what I'm expecting. But, I don't know, it reinvigorated me. And not just because of this raid, but just kind of looking through his content. Like, admittedly, it's not super often that I look outside of my normal go-to places on YouTube. Specifically over the last few years, like, things have been pretty up and down in my personal life. So I've kind of kept to myself, kinda. But I don't know, just seeing, he's been a YouTuber for 2 years, and he has 11,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive, man. That's pretty impressive. And something about that, something about the raid, something about his subscriber numbers, something about just the community that he's building over there, something about his people being excited to see my stuff, and welcome everybody who has come over here from Relyea's stream, Relyea's YouTube channel. Something about just this entire past week back on YouTube. And of course, that's not to discredit you guys. Those of you who have been here literally for 10 years. Some of you have been here literally since the original Mario Kart Let's Play. Some of you have been here that entire time. I couldn't possibly thank you enough. But something about having somebody who literally just stumbled across my YouTube channel, it reinvigorated something in me. It got me excited about YouTube again. It got me excited about wanting to kind of do this as a more, I don't know, it reignited that dream. It reignited that dream of, you know, being able to do this and live comfortably doing so, you know. I'll just word it like that. Live comfortably doing so. So I'm kind of at this moment where I'm re-evaluating some things. I'm re-looking at just everything to see if this dream is still a thing. Like I'm just really excited to do this stuff again. And like I'll say, like, I don't even know if the Let's Play thing is going to be what takes me to the next level, right? What allows this dream to become a reality. But I do know that it's re-excited me. It's re-excited me. So this is just a big thank you to everyone who has supported me. As my dog goes nuts, please calm down. Please don't go to 3,000. It's okay. This is just a big thank you to everyone who has supported me. A big thank you to Mr. ZebraGamer and Relyea for showing me that it's still possible. My dogs. I should probably cut this off before they go nuts. So thank you. Thank you everybody for all of the support that you guys have given me. New or old. Whether you've been supporting me for 5 minutes, or 10 years, or even before I started doing YouTube stuff. Oh, whoa, that goes way back. So thank you. Thank you, subscribers and followers. Thank you, Relyea, Mr. ZebraGamer, for being inspiration to show that the Let's Play dream, the content creator dream, is still real. Thank you for people like NintendoCaprisun, Chugga Conroy, for you know, being those original people who showed that the dream was real. Thank you, friends and followers, Shanzi and NetMover and Streetscape and Lars. All of you, thank you. Thank you, new people I met from Twitch that have either followed me here back to YouTube or not. It's totally fine. Thank you, everyone I met from Twitch. Oh my god, so many people. It's Ricey time. Dim Boots, Jack Morrison. I know you've had some hard times, but awesome guy. Thank you, Telly, Owl Soda, Kodimi, Shanzi. Well, I met Shanzi way before Twitch. Naruchico, Genial, Presteezy, Chris. Thank you everyone who has subscribed to me on Twitch. Thank you everyone who has donated to my Patreon. You guys are what keeps me going, man. You guys are what keeps me going. And I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to continue to spread the positivity. I'm going to continue to do what it is that I can to spread the positivity. And this is just a big thank you to everybody, man. Big thank you to everybody. And a promise that I'll continue. I will continue what I do. I will attempt to inspire more people. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thank you again, everybody. A long-winded thank you, but thank you. I genuinely mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time on more videos and art stuff. We'll see what we're doing. Take it easy, guys. See you next time. Goodbye.